welcome to the Magic Mirror. As you can see, it's going to be about Wolverine that came out in 1974. I know there's layout stuff that is new and stuff like that, but I'll talk about that in the end. Warning about spoilers from all of the movies and some of the comic books and stuff like that. So, without further ado, here we go. So I enjoy everything that there is with Wolverine, so let us first take the movies. I think there's only one movie that I don't agree with, and we all know which one it is, the Deadpool that can't talk. Elsewise, I think the movies are really great. It's something I feel is one of the movies or some of the movies that are going through the source material actually really closely. Like the background story about him being abducted and putting in the adamantium skeleton and becoming the Wolverine is just something that is basic of all of these stories, or how to say that. So yeah, I really do believe they are close to the source material that is the comics, and also the background story of Logan becoming Wolverine and all of this good stuff. And also thing that's really funny is my brother is actually a really big fan of Wolverine, so he has all of the almost all of the comics and are watching all of the movies and stuff like that. And we can both agree about the new Logan movie. That is awesome. I was actually afraid it was going to be about the child being almost a damsel in distress, or how to say that, but she could take care of things by herself, and I think that was a really good notion to do in these movies, because we really need more female characters that are like this, and we really need more background stories like this that are more emotional and more I'll not say drama, but a little bit wild. Also, something I should maybe warn you about is all of this is bloody. All of this is having a little bit of gore or having a little bit of violence. So if this is not something that's your cup of tea, I will say to you, keep away from all of it. Because Wolverine and Logan is just really extreme with all of this good stuff, especially his background story, been getting the adamantium skeleton inside, and his healing factor, and when his claws come out for the first time, because they're bones and stuff like that. So that's a little bit where you're oh, okay, yeah, that's a little bit over the top, but I really do think the movies are doing a really good job, and I love Hugh Jackman in the role as Wolverine. We are getting used to him, and my brother also thinks he's doing a good job. So, and I have also seen small animated movies online, and also versus Predator, Wolverine versus Predator, and I'm going to leave a link to that in the description down below. I'm sorry, I don't know where I didn't get a film from that, but I really did enjoy all of this, and I think this is one of the best fan-made stuff that is out there with Wolverine. So yeah, I really do appreciate all of that. And of course there's the comics, and him being a part of the X-Men later on. He also has all of this good stuff by himself, so that is why I took him by himself. One of the comics I would actually recommend is the Logan comic. It's called Logan because that's his real name. So yeah, I really do believe there's comics and there's movies out there that are especially really awesome, and something that you should definitely go and watch. If you have the time, I will recommend go and watching the Logan movie, and reading some of the basic comics that there is out there. So yeah, without all of that, I hope my brother will agree with this. But yeah, moving on to the video games, there's a lot of video games that I haven't tried. I don't know if my brother have played any of these, but the only one I can talk about is the Sega Genesis one that I talked about in the X-Men episode. So yeah, this is like gameplay of the newer ones, and it looks amazing. It looks like it's following the original source material again, so that's something like other movies could maybe learn a little bit about. I know like they're not getting everything 100% correctly, but I think like the games and the movies are following the background story and all of this good stuff that is with Wolverine. Something I was actually missing was the story about him going through world wars, but I know like there's a movie and there's also a comic that shows that for a little bit of time. So yeah, I really do feel like they're going through all of it, and also this with Wolverine losing his loved ones and like trying to live life and moving on and can't because like the not only the X-Men but the ones that are made him into Project X, or how to say that, or after him. So yeah, I really do feel like there's a good story about like Wolverine and all of this good amazing stuff, and also like the origins with the Wolverine, how he got his skeleton, how he got his claws, and how his healing power is explained and stuff like that. I remember having good times with my brother trying to like discuss the powers of the X-Men, and of course my favorite was Storm and his favorite was Wolverine, so there was a lot of discussion about who was the greater one. But I feel like Wolverine of course has some overpoweredness that are making him really good. So yeah, that's all that I can say there. I really do feel like there should be more with Wolverine. I know that Hugh Jackman is not making movies no more, or how to say that, I don't know, but I really do feel like it's a good thing that we have all of these original things that are going through the source material and having a good time like doing it. I also feel like there's a sense of being like having a good time in the movies, even in the X-Men movies where you see Wolverine or you experience him. Like I feel like that's really great and something where you can laugh and have a good time with your family watching the movies and stuff like that. And something that's also really great and that I didn't expect for all of this was that it actually has a really good sound, and it has a really good like overall experience with all of it all combined, because like there's a lot of movies that are not fitting with their sound, or how to say that, they're not fitting with the theme, or how to say and I feel like the Wolverine movies and the one Logan movie is really something that you should enjoy and savor and stuff like that. And I were of course sad in the new Logan movie in the ending, because like it follows the original comic, as I said. So yeah, of course it's going to be really sad, and it's going to like be showing more about Wolverine. And something that's also really great in the Logan movie is that we see the other super mutants powers, and we see like more of his I'll not say foully side, but his more softer side, because like we have always seen Wolverine being like this really badass and killing everything and stuff like that. And of course we still see that, but we also see him taking care of his daughter, and how he is going to be like taking care of that in the future, even though like it ends sad. I feel like there's still stuff that are inspiring, and I feel like Wolverine has made a mark on not just me, but especially on my brother through the years. So yeah, that's actually all for the Magic Mirror episode today, and as I promised, I would talk a little bit about the new layout stuff here in the end. It's actually because my computer were not running that good, so everything is just deleted. All of my pictures and stuff like that are deleted from my computer. So this is the new way that we're going to have the Magic Mirror. I hope that you can be a little bit okay with that, but that's just the way it's going to be. And yeah, tomorrow I'm going to make something that also shaped my childhood and my brother's, so that's going to be really fun. And I hope that you guys enjoyed this episode of the Magic Mirror. Do remember that inspiration is right around the corner. Do remember to take care of yourself and loved ones. And that was actually all. Yeah, okay, bye.